I'm Serena from Photography Space, and today's video we're going to be showing you how to shoot in internal aspects of a property, either for sale or for rent, using your smartphone. Okay, in a previous video we talked about how important it was to prepare the room, prepare the property for photos. We mentioned briefly about in a room like this, I would make sure there's no power cords hanging out and make sure there's no remote controls, they all go away. Some nice flowers are good. I would open the doors so we can tell the story about the inside leading out to the outside. All the lights on to help assist in that balance between internal and external light. The photos have to be, or the artwork, make sure that's straight and not at an angle. Generally you would take away any things that reflects the family, like photos and things like that. Anything private is probably best to take away when you're shooting the property. Cushions are important, they add to the room and add to a bit of colour, but make sure they're nicely positioned. If you're really into cushions, you could do what the interior designers do and do a bit of a chop in the middle of the cushion. Okay, so once the room is decluttered and you're happy, you've done a bit of a reconnaissance, it's best to look around the room and see which angles that you'd like to take the photos from. I tend to like the magazine style images, so if the room has the width, I will generally, in most photo shoots, particularly of living areas, take a straight on image like you see in the magazine. The other angles that are important are to take it from the corner, and this actually adds width to the room. So in a small room you need to be shooting from the corner, and it's a matter of then telling the story. Which corner do I shoot from? I usually like to tell the story of, okay, this is where the windows are, the doors are, this leads to an outer space, so I'll incorporate that into one of my images. Another image may be that in this room it has a fireplace, so I'll shoot from the corner and include that fireplace within the video. Now once you've decided on your angles, then you set up your scene. So you come to your phone and make sure that you have put the grid lines on your image, because that will really assist you in keeping the verticals vertical and the horizontals horizontal, which is really important. The other thing that I find most of the time, I am shooting at a very low angle. So hence, that is why I have a hole in my jeans, because often I'm down on one knee or squatting in a corner against the wall. So the reason for that is to really get the balance between, if you're up higher, often you'll get too much ceiling and not enough floor. And also going up higher, you won't be able to get the walls straight. So you won't be able to get your verticals vertical, and it'll give you that look where it's looking like a bird's eye view into the scene. Okay, this is the image you get without the wide 18mm wide angle lens attached. So this is the importance of attaching it because of the difference it makes. It's really important also especially for small rooms like bathrooms. The other thing that's important also is to get the exposure right. So even though you've got your lights coming in from behind, and the smartphones are pretty good at getting the exposure pretty accurate, but if you were to touch just in a mid-grey, so don't touch a bright area and you don't touch a dark area, you touch, say about there, about mid-grey, which then balances the whole scene for the right lighting conditions. Okay, not only do I find myself on my knees a lot of the time or squatting, which is why I wear jeans. I really would reinforce that you wear jeans, and also a dark colour top so that you're not reflecting in windows as much as if you're wearing a white top. And the other thing is also, I often find myself way back in a room, so you usually get the width of the room. So half the time my tripod's sticking outside. Okay, so this is an example of an angled shot of a room. Once again, you're trying to show as much width as you can, and often I don't show all the lounge suite, just come down the side of the lounge suite, but just make sure your verticals are verticals, lining them up against the edge of the window here and against the wall down this side. about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video brought to you by Photography Space. If you want more information, of course, to access our many other courses, a link will be at the end of this video. But I hope it really makes you go out there and take fantastic images of real estate and for sale or for properties for rent.